Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews and another episode of What's for Breakfast. I was in my Walmart neighborhood market the other day and ran across some interesting items, and it was kind of, I guess, the international aisle, and it was specifically the Asian items, and haven't run across this one before, and I thought it would be really interesting to try. And this is called cup of noodles, and this is curry. Never had this one before, and apparently it says it's the #1 curry instant noodles in Japan. For the creamiest curry, follow the instructions on the cup. No added MSG. So on this one, this is loved by the Japanese for over 40 years. And the calorie content on this one is 350 for the entire package, and the sodium is 1450. That's 63%. So it's a little high in the sodium, but for me, for breakfast, this is what I have. I have it like mid-morning for like a late breakfast, early lunch, and then I have just a dinner. So that's really not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a try. I don't know what's all in here. Doesn't really tell you on. There's a big long list of things on here. And it'll take me a little while to get through all these, but I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And what you're supposed to do is put the water and then put it in the microwave, and let it put it in the microwave for 2.5 minutes and then let it go. And yeah, they actually have another one, which is actually pretty good. Some of the other ones don't have this for the boiling water preparation, which is what I do. Boil water and then close the lid and let it stand for 3 minutes after you add the water. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and open the lid. Get it open. Wow. Oh, I could certainly smell the curry on that one. So that's what it looks like. And I went ahead and boiled up some water in my electric kettle. And I'm going to fill this up to the line in here. Okay, so that's about the line. And I'm going to go ahead and close the lid and put a fork on the top and let it set for 3 minutes. And till that time, I will come back when this is done. And the other thing I'm going to try and do is, I've got a new hot sauce that I like with my cup of noodles, and this is called Frank's Extra Hot. And what I'll do is I'll just try the noodles without any hot sauce first, and then I'll go ahead and put a little bit of this on it and see how it tastes. So I'll be back in a few minutes when this is all done brewing, and I'll let you know what it looks like. Okay, everybody. It's been sitting for about 3 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and take the lid off. If I can get it off. Stuck down pretty good. And here's what the curry noodles look like. Very deep, dark yellow broth, and I can really smell the curry on this. And it's very dark and very yellow and almost brown color to the broth. And it looks like they've got some kind of, I don't know if that's a potato or what exactly that is, but that's kind of mixed in there. And very deep and rich in color. And it does, wow, it smells like that curry, the curry sauce like you would get in chicken curry or some kind of curry dish. It's quite pungent on this, so it's actually pretty good. Wow, that's got some strong curry flavor. So if you're not a fan of curry, I don't know if this would be for you or not, but I like curry and I like Indian style cooking and the flavors from Indian and the curry and the little spicy things, so I figured this was going to be right up my alley. And once this is all nice and mixed up, eventually, and get the noodles kind of mixed in and get it all coated with all the, as you can see, it's very yellow. That's the curry powder in there. And I'm going to go ahead and give this a try for you guys out there. Show the label. So, cup of noodles curry. So here we go. Still a little bit hot, but wow. Very intense curry flavor. It's got that nice Indian spices that are going on for that, so that's actually pretty good. Gonna give this another little try to get a little bit of all the flavors, all the vegetables and spices and all that. So here we go. And actually, in Japan, it's considered rude not to slurp your noodles, so that's supposed to be a way of getting more flavor as you eat them. When you slurp it, it gets, I guess it kind of circulates the air and gets the aromas and stuff into your mouth, so you're supposed to slurp your noodles when you eat them. It's kind of different. I didn't know that until recently, so it's pretty good. There's not a lot of spice to this one. It's just curry flavor. Not hot at all. It's just got that nice curry flavor to it with the spices that are blending well. It's pretty good broth actually. And so I would definitely get this one again. It's a different flavor than the normal ones that I'm used to. The beef, the chicken, the shrimp, all just normal kind of flavors that we get here. We don't get too many of the unusual flavors like they do in Japan. And I know they have a whole lot of different kinds out there in a cup of noodles, and they've got a lot of wild flavors. I know that the people in Japan are always showing all the different kinds of things they have, but sadly in America we only get one or two different kind of flavors and not much variety, unless you can find an import on something. But you know, that's just what we get here, unless you find an Asian market. Maybe they have the different ones that are imported from Japan. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of some hot sauce to this now that I tasted it on its own. Maybe that'll kick up the flavor a little bit. So I'm just adding a few drops, and I'm going to go ahead and stir that up. Maybe that'll bring out the flavor a little more in the curry. So here we go. Okay, so you can try this with a little hot sauce in it, see how it tastes. So here we go. I'm still getting that nice curry flavor. It's still a little hot from the water. Give this another try. It's actually very thick broth in there, so that's really good. Okay. Very thick, very hearty broth, and that curry, it kind of mellows out once it's all cooked up and kind of settled down. So it's not too bad. I couldn't really taste a lot of heat in there, but you know, I don't know, maybe it's just not that hot to begin with. But it is opening my nose a little bit, and that just could be from the heat from the water, from the broth. But it's actually not too bad of a soup mix. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a ranking. And for the curry cup of noodle, I would have to give it on its own without any additions or anything like that, I would go ahead and give that a 7 out of 11. The flavor is a little bit better than my normal, cup of noodles out there that just have the plain, beef broth, chicken broth. Some of them, they have a little bit spicy chicken, things like that. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of vegetables, or if I've got leftover meat from the day before, I'll go ahead and throw that in. But I didn't have any of that, and I don't know that I would put curried chicken in here, maybe, or potatoes or something like that. I guess kind of give it a little bit of zip. But this isn't too bad. So, and when I added the hot sauce, I believe that only kicked it up a little bit. So the final rating with the hot sauce, I would give that a 9 out of 11. It kicked it up a little bit, gave it a little more flavor, but overall it's not like a spectacular. Again, this is a cup of noodles, so I didn't have real high expectations for a cup of noodle, but it was pretty good. It was a different flavor, got to try it. So I would get this again, definitely, because I like the curry flavor, and this was only like $1.15 for the cup of noodles. So if you could find them in your store, or you could find them maybe in an Asian market, go ahead and give them a try. If you like curry. If you don't like curry, then I say pass it by, try a different flavor. So till next time on Drew's Food Reviews, if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell. That way you won't miss any future content. And also, you can take a look at my library out there. I've got quite a few videos out there. What's for breakfast, what's for dinner, what's poppin', search for snacks, too sweet. I've started my new Chocolate World series, and there's just a whole lot of fun for everybody out there. So feel free to look through some of my past videos, and maybe you'll find something that you like. So till next time, from Drew's Food Reviews, I'll talk to you later.